அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய மாலை வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். அன்புக்குரிய மாணவச்சன்களுக்கும் என்னுடைய மாலை வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இந்த சிறந்த ஒரு கண்காட்சியை ஏற்பாடு செய்திருக்கக்கூடிய பாரதி கல்லூரி நிர்வாகத்திற்கும் என்னுடைய வணக்கம் மற்றும் இங்கு பங்கு பெற்று இருக்கக்கூடிய சிறப்பு அழைப்பாளருக்கும் என்னுடைய வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். அன்புக்குரிய மாணவர்களே, நான் உங்களது அழைப்புகளை பார்த்தேன். தூத்துக்குடி பேரப்பகுதியிலிருந்து பேசியிருக்கிறீர்கள். ஆகவே நான் தமிழ் பேசுவது சரியாக இருக்கும் எனது கருத்துக்களை செவனே சொல்ல முடியும் என்பதனால் பேசுகிறேன். நமது பொதுவாகவே வாழ்க்கையிலே தேடுவதற்கான சிந்தனையானது 3 அடிப்படை கூறுகளை கொண்டது. ஒன்று கடின உழைப்பு, சற்று புத்திசாலித்தனம், விடாமுயற்சி. இந்த 3ம் இருந்தால் வாழ்க்கையிலே ஒரு மாணவன் அல்லது ஒரு மனிதன் மிகப்பெரிய முன்னேற்றத்தை அடைவான். கடின உழைப்பு, விடாமுயற்சி, சற்றே புத்திசாலி, கொஞ்சம் புத்திசாலித்தனம், அவ்வளவுதான். உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு பையன் இருந்தான். அவன் சரியா படிக்க மாட்டான், ஒழுங்கா பள்ளிக்கு போய் படிக்கல. அவனை ஆசிரியர்கள்லாம் சொன்னாங்க, நீ டல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட், ஒழுங்கா படிக்க மாட்டேங்கிறான். அவங்க டீச்சர் அவங்க அம்மா கூட்டிட்டு வந்தாங்க. அவங்க அம்மா எங்க பையன் இனிமே படிப்பாங்கங்கிறாங்க. இல்ல உன் பையன் ஸ்லோ லேர்னர், ஒழுங்கா படிக்க மாட்டான், கூட்டிட்டு போயிடுங்கன்னு சொன்னாங்க. அவங்க அழுதுகிட்டே கூட்டிட்டு போயிடுறாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சதை சொல்லி தராங்க. அந்த வருஷம் அவங்க அப்பாவுக்கு தொழில நஷ்டம் அவமானம் தாங்காம வெளியூருக்கு போறாங்க. வெளியூர் போற பையன் ரயில்ல பேப்பர் விற்கிறான். ரயில்ல பேப்பர் விற்கும்போது விற்காத பேப்பரை ஒரு முறை படிக்கிறான். அதுல பாஸ்பரஸ் எரியும்னு படிக்கிறான். கடையில போய் பாஸ்பரஸ் எடுத்து வாங்கிட்டு ரயில் பெட்டியில அதை வச்சு பரிசோதிக்கும் போது ரயில் பெட்டி தீ பிடிச்சுக்குது. அதை அனைத்த ஊழியர்கள் அனைவரும் அவனை கொண்டு போய் ரயில்வே ஸ்டேஷன் மாஸ்டர் நிறுத்துறாங்க. அவரை விசாரித்த அந்த ஸ்டேஷன் மாஸ்டர் ஓங்கி அறையிறாரு. ஒரு காது கேட்காம போயிடுது. அந்த ஒரு காது கேட்காத அந்த மாணவன் தனது முதல் கண்டுபிடிப்பை 21 வயதிலே கண்டுபிடிக்கிறான். தான் சாகக்கூடிய 82 வயது வரை 1652 கண்டுபிடிப்புகளை கண்டுபிடிக்கிறான். அவன் தான் உங்களுக்கெல்லாம் தெரிந்த தாமஸ் ஆல்வா எடிசன். விடாமுயற்சி, கடின உழைப்பு, புத்திசாலித்தனம். இன்றைக்கு நாம் பேசக்கூடிய ஒலி பெருக்கி, ஒலி வாங்கி, ஒளி படம், கான்கிரீட், ஸ்டேப்லர் பின் அனைத்தையும் கண்டுபிடித்தவன் தாமஸ் ஆல்வா எடிசன். உண்மையாவே அந்த விடாமுயற்சி தேவை என்பதுதான் கூரியஸ் மைண்ட்ஸ். இப்ப நீங்க பார்க்கலாம், மனிதன் எப்படியெல்லாம் தன்னுடைய வாழ்க்கையை சிரமிச்சுக்கிட்டார். பொதுவாகவே அறிவுங்கிறத 3 விஷயத்த சொல்லலாம். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் ஆஃப் தி நாலேஜ், அப்ளிகேஷன் ஆஃப் தி நாலேஜ், டெவலப்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் ஸ்கில். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் ஆஃப் தி நாலேஜ், அப்ளிகேஷன் ஆஃப் தி நாலேஜ், டெவலப்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் ஸ்கில்ங்கிறது வேற ஒன்றும் இல்லை. ஆதி மனிதன் கடல்ல போய் பார்த்தான். கடல்ல காத்து வீசு, பகல்ல வீசக்கூடிய காத்து பகல் காட்டு, டே பிரீஸ். மாலையில வீசக்கூடிய காட்டு ஈவினிங் பிரீஸ் ஆர் நைட் பிரீஸ். பகல் காட்டு, இரவு காட்டு என்று பிரிச்சுக்கிட்டான். பகல்ல கரையை நோக்கி காத்து வீசு, இரவுல கடலை நோக்கி வீசுது, நிலக்காற்று, கடல் காற்று என்று அது பேர் வச்சுக்கிட்டான். அப்ப அதிகாலையில கட்டுமரத்தை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு கடலை நோக்கி போனான். அது நிலக்காற்று கடலை நோக்கி அவனை தள்ளி கொண்டு போனது. மாலை நேரத்திலே நிறைய மீன்களுக்கு கரை சேர்த்தது. அது கடல் காற்று இவனை கரை சேர்த்துது. இதை பார்த்தவன் நிறைய மீன் பிடிக்கும் போது இன்னும் வேகமா செலுத்த வேணுங்கிறதுக்காக பாய்மரம்ங்கிற அந்த பாய்மரங்களை துணியால தடுத்துக்கிட்டான். காற்று தடுப்பட்டு இன்றைக்கு மோட்டாரு, நிறைய எலக்ட்ரானிக் ஐட்டம்ஸ் வச்சு அதே ரோட்டை ஓட்டும். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் ஆஃப் தி நாலேஜ், அப்ளிகேஷன் ஆஃப் தி நாலேஜ், டெவலப்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் ஸ்கில். பச்சையா சாப்பிட்ட மாமிசத்தை நாம வேக வச்சும் சுட்டும் சாப்பிடுறது கொஞ்சம் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் நாலேஜ் அப்ளிகேஷன் ஆஃப் நாலேஜ்.
Hi, I'm Young Priya of class 8E, here to give a speech on online education. An online class is a course conducted over the internet. With online education, students can turn anywhere with internet access and electricity into a classroom. It is a rich learning environment with much more flexibility than a traditional classroom. Advantages of online education. Helps in lockdown. Online education plays an important role in the current situation of COVID-19, as all schools, colleges and universities are closed. As students cannot go to schools, online classes are conducted so that students can learn at home using their mobile phones or any other device. Students receive their homeworks, assignment, etc. from the schools. reduced costs. Online education can cost less due to a variety of reasons. For example, there is no cost for commuting. Assorted costs that are related to transport such as fuel, parking, car maintenance and public transport that doesn't affect the online student. Disadvantages of online education. Usage of mobile. Mobile is an essential part of our life now because there are various advantages of mobile devices for people such as quick communication, information on click, etc. But too much use of mobile and too much information coming in the form of notifications can be dangerous too. Usage of mobile phones cause damage to our eyes also. Discipline. Behind every successful achievement so far, discipline plays the biggest role in behind. We learn with discipline in schools. Rules and regulations were predefined by schools and teachers for students. And students are committed to doing their best whatever teachers order them to do. Discipline becomes their habit, and because of this, they become high quality government employees and successful businessmen, etc. For example, daily classes, homework, question and answers, subject tests, etc. are part of a student's life. If they ignore the orders of teachers, initially they know that they will be punished. But in online classes, there is no fear of failure or teachers. Students are free. Freedom is good, but too much freedom, especially for students without guidelines, is not good for society and also for them. Poverty. Everyone may not have smartphones. There are few people who don't have a smartphone or they may not have proper internet connection. These people cannot participate in the online classes. This becomes the major disadvantage of online education. But I say that online education can help everyone in future when there is no poverty. Thank you.
Hi, this is Netra. Today I will be talking about online education and lessons from COVID 19. First, I will talk about online education. In India, it is estimated that there is 175% increase of cost in classroom education. Nearly 48% of population over India is between 15 to 40 age group. With higher aspirations but low income makes online education a better choice. Even during the pandemic, online education has to be highly significant in helping the teachers reach the student and keep them engaged and enrich their knowledge at a day-to-day basis. Our Prime Minister has advised opportunities for students by harnessing digital platform for education. It is said that this is the safe method for teaching. Now I will say the advantage of online education. Students have the freedom to juggle their careers and school because they are not tied a fixed schedule. We need not travel outside. Reduces carbon footprint. We can save money and time. It has a student-centered learning. The student can have individual attention. Disadvantages of online education. Quality concerns. Minimal socializing. Internet problem. Computer skills. Minimal supervision. Intense requirement of self-discipline can cause social isolation. Lack of time management. Now I will talk about lessons from COVID-19. In this pandemic, our society has learned the importance of personal hygiene and cleanliness. We learned how to ration our essential items and we learned how to not depend on others for our everyday chores. Also, we all know that when we are going out, we have to wear masks and gloves, maintain social distancing, and avoid crowded places. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay home.
Hello everyone, Namaste. I am Dikshita Vivek, studying in SBO Junior College, Chennai. I am in 7th grade. For most of us, the COVID-19 pandemic is the biggest crisis we have ever faced, with rising infections and death tolls every day. We are forced to change the way we eat, the way we learn, and the way we live. As I stay home and practice safe distancing, I notice a silver lining. I have learned some valuable lessons that I probably won't forget the rest of my life. Earlier, we were all so busy We sit together, eat together, talk, laugh, and share our concerns. COVID-19 has taught us to live every moment of the life and not to run after things blindfold. Every individual is worried about remaining healthy and alive now. Our focus has moved to good health, peace, and survival instead of materialistic pursuits. We have also learned the importance of maintaining neatness and cleanliness by practicing good hygienic measures in the hospitals, schools, and other public places. Safety precautions such as washing our hands, covering the nose and mouth while coughing and sneezing, uses of sanitizer, uses of face mask, avoid contact of fingers with mouth, nose and eyes, and physical distancing has also taught us the need for good habits. The pandemic also proves that nature is the most powerful tool. We depend on science and technology to be rescued. It has leveled rich and poor, young and old, and made them realize how little and helpless they are in front of the nature. I also see and hear more of birds chirping. I see the nature more clearly. I hear my friends talking about deer coming out of the forest into the main road, videos of dolphins in water, cities sighting cleaner air, and I feel it too. I see more of life ahead of me that I never saw before. We have also learned how to express our gratefulness to doctors, paramedics, police, social workers, and others who are serving people day and night in difficult circumstances. COVID has also taught us money lessons like the need to control spending and the importance of savings to meet the crisis of time, the needs of times. COVID-19 has changed our world. I can Zoom all I want, but I cannot see my teachers and friends. We have moved our lives onto internet. I can go online to see my friends, but I don't have a very real physical presence. I miss the familiar school where we would normally do our work together. We are all now listening to our teachers who teach us online. Though I miss them, COVID has taught us the importance of technology in our day-to-day life. COVID has taught me that we need to think of others more than ourselves. This pandemic has shown us the most vulnerable parts of the society, such as migrant workers, daily wage earners, and homeless communities. Most do not have the access to the basics like food, shelter, or health care. It is our duty to help the poor and the needy who suffer. It has also taught me that I need to keep myself well exercised and maintain good health so that I can survive if it gets me. As the lockdown has forced us to clean our houses, wash our dishes, and cook food, in the process I started learning some new skills too. I have also started helping my parents and learned the value and importance of physical work. So coronavirus is a test of our humanity. It is showing us that our most precious possessions are not things, but our loved ones. It is reminding us what a beautiful world we live in and must protect. Finally, it's an opportunity to look back at life and inspect the mistakes that led us here and look forward to where we want to go next. It will require us to think carefully. Do we want another crisis or a safe, brighter future for all? Thank you.
My name is K. Chaudhary. I'm studying 7th standard from SPOI CBC school. I'm going to talk about a lesson from COVID-19. There are the different types. A virus invisible to a human eye has taken over the world, disturbing the rhythm of our daily life. It teaches viral virus space. We know I help of front line fighters like doctors, nurses, and etc. We know the concept of working from home due to cut off travel, office space, and journey. Due to the lockdown, we can protect our environment from pollution. We use high-tech technology, encourage self-mode activity, and we eat nutritious food. Now we realize values of food. Every country should have a own medical product and manufacturing factories and protect maintain hygienic, wear mask, use sanitizers and etc. To avoid this situation, to find out the effective medicine COVID-19. Otherwise, the world will destroy. We want to stay home. Otherwise, we will lose many people. And some new diseases are coming from COVID-19. We want to ignore that, and we bring the India to happiest position. In every people make themselves awareness from COVID-19. In India, the states are more affected from COVID-19. First place Maharashtra, second place Gujarat, third place Delhi. In world, the countries are more affected from COVID-19. First place America, second place Russia, third place India. We want to stay home and don't go out. Doctors, nurses, street cleaners, and the police and etc. are take good care of our earth. So please don't go out. Thank you.
வணக்கம். நான் பி தர்ஷினி பிள்ளை ஆல்ஃபா ஸ்கூலில் 8ஆம் வகுப்பு படிக்கிறேன். இப்பொழுது நான் கொரோனா நமக்கு கற்றுக் கொடுத்த பாடம் அதை பற்றி பேச இருக்கிறேன். இனம், மதம், மொழி, நாடு, கண்டங்கள் என அனைத்தையும் கண்டு மனித குலத்தை இந்த கொரோனா என்ற நுண்குருமி தாக்கியிருக்கிறது. உலகமே முடங்கி கிடக்கின்றது. ஆனால் வழக்கம் போல சூரியன் அதன் போக்கில் உதிக்கின்றது, மழை அதன் போக்கில் பொழிகின்றது. கடல் அலைகள் கடற்கரையை தொட்டு விளையாடுகின்றனர், மான்கள் துள்ளி ஆடுகின்றனர், அருவிகள் விழுகின்றனர், யானைகள் சந்தோஷமாக உலாவுகின்றனர். பல்லிகளுக்கும் பயமில்லை, எலிகளுக்கும் அணில்களுக்கும் அதன் போக்கில் ஓடுகின்றனர். காகைகளுக்கும் புறாக்களுக்கும் அஞ்சவில்லை இந்நாளில். தவளைகள் கூட துள்ளி ஆடுகின்றனர். முளைத்து வரும் விதை கூட அஞ்சவில்லை, நிலைத்துவிட்ட மரமும் அஞ்சவில்லை. மானிட இனம் மட்டும்தான் அஞ்சி கிடக்கின்றது. மற்ற மனிதனையும் இந்த கிருமியின் பயத்தால் நேசிக்க தயங்குகிறோம். முடங்கியது உலகம் அல்ல, மானிடன் கண்டு வைத்த கற்பனை உலகம். அதில் அவன் மட்டும் வாழ்ந்தான், அவன் மட்டும் ஆடினான், அதுதான் உலகம் என்றான். இப்பேருலகில் தான் ஒரு தூசு என்றது என்ன அவனுக்கு இந்த கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாத கிருமி உணர்த்தியது. மாமரத்து கிளி அவனை பகடி செய்தது. மருத்துவமனையில் அவன் அடைப்பட்டு கிடப்பதை பார்த்து கேளிக்கை செய்தது பண்ணையில் வளர்க்கப்படும் கோழிகள். கிருமி தொற்றிய நோயாளியின் உடலை உண்டாலும் அச்சமில்லை என்பது கழுகு. அவன் வீட்டில் முடங்கி கிடக்க வாசலில் வந்து நலம் விசாரிக்கின்றது காகைகள். கொஞ்சி கேட்கின்றது சிட்டுக்குருவிகள். கடற்கரையில் வந்து சிரிக்கின்றனர் வலையிட்ட நண்டுகள். மரத்தில் கனியை கடித்தபடி இவையெல்லாம் பார்த்து சிரிக்கின்றது அணில்கள். தெருவோர நாய் பயமின்றி நடக்க வீட்டில் 7 பூட்டுகளோடு முடங்கி கிடக்கிறான் மனிதன். ஒன்றே குலம், அதுவே மனித குலம் என எல்லோரும் எல்லைகளை கடந்து இயற்கையின் வாழ்த்துகளோடு மனித குலத்தை வாழ வைப்போம். இயற்கையை நேசிப்போம், இயற்கையுடன் சேர்ந்து வாழ பழகுவோம். வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வளமுடன். நன்றி.
Hi, I am Akash Satish Kumar. I am from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. My school is Wilson Avenue Public School. Today, I will be presenting my thoughts on online education. Online education is basically classes conducted online. Online classes are not new, but now we talk a lot about them because schools are closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown. Students are not able to take classes physically, so they have to learn through online classes. First, let's see how online classes benefits us. We still get to learn and develop our knowledge in this lockdown. We at least get to see our friends and teachers. Every student and teacher will have a well-scheduled day by using online classes. Though we may have few benefits from online classes, but now we will see the disadvantages from online classes. நம்ம மகாகவி பாரதியார் என்ன சொன்னார்? ஓடி விளையாடு பாப்பா. ஆனா இங்க we lose our physical activity time, which is important for children's development. Many students don't get an opportunity of even participating online classes because they don't have the required technology and internet connection. That's not all. As per pediatricians, children using electronic devices more than 4 hours a day would have an adverse effect on their mind and eyes. In this COVID-19 pandemic lockdown, students may be benefited by online classes in some ways, but in-person classes are the best for overall development of children. We are opting for online classes due to lockdown as something is better than nothing. Nandri Vanakkam.
Good morning to one and all who are watching this video. My name is Madhumita Senthilkumar, studying in 6th grade in Bristol Road Middle School, Canada. Today, I'm here to talk about the current topic, online education. I would like to start my speech with a quote stated by Anant Agarwal, the CEO of EDX. Online education is like a rising tide. It is going to lift all the boats. I'm going to cover 3 important things about online education: the difference between online education and classroom learning, how kids feel about online education, and the pros and cons of online education. Now let's see the major difference between online education and classroom learning. Online education uses lots of times on devices than classroom learning. When you're at school, your teacher reminds you to take a break and you do. But when you're at home, even if your teacher told you to take a break, you mostly forget to. This might lead to laziness and weakness in your body. Usually, school is about 6 to 7 hours, but as we're using online education, there is only 2 hours to learn. Now let's see how kids feel about online educations. Kids' feelings are really different. Kids have their own style of learning. Kids like learning on their own would love to have an opportunity to use online education. On the other hand, kids like to learn with their friends around would be struggling to use online education. But many kids are happy that there's only few hours to learn. There are pros and cons about online education. The major advantages of online education are you don't have to travel anywhere, and if your sibling and you are in different classes and you can't get to work together, but at home you can help each other out. And you also get to explore new things in online education. The drawbacks are you can't get fresh air in the morning and you don't get a lot of exercise because there's no physical education. And your eyesight might get affected due to the continuous usage of gadgets. According to me, online education is both helpful and harmful. Thank you for giving me this opportunity for expressing my views.
Hi, hello. I am your Rakshit from 6th grade CBSE School Sunbeam from Velur. Today my topic is lessons from COVID-19. COVID-19. This word is new to India until Jan 2020. It's a pandemic. We haven't even imagined in our dreams that a year will come like this to scare the human life. Living become a great issue for common people. This COVID-19 taught many lessons which made us to realize the meticulous meaning about life. Humans were hectic in accompanying to fulfill their goals like earning money. This money is the motto of humans before COVID-19, even now too. But this difference. This COVID leaned us to know basic necessity is the first important for life. We came to know all the extra lavishness is not at all needed to lead a life during lockdowns. Importance of family, hygiene, social distance, everything is taking back us to our grandma's age. Knowing, adding the knowledge on our immunity boosting food for our health, value on spending money at the most needed things than our luxury. Unity and love in the family grew stronger. Helping others, those who are needy, increased respect on frontline workers, showing patriotism by following our government decisions, wearing masks compulsorily, sanitizing every time when we touch anything, bathing twice a day, eating healthy food, taking proteins and vitamins rich diets, washing hands regularly, avoiding mass gathering. Even famous temples like Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam has stopped allowing pilgrims for some months due to this COVID-19. Online classes. This online classes is new to students' life. Not only students, even teachers. Teachers play a key role in this education. Their stress and strain and their hard work to teach us shows their dedication and determination towards teaching of our development. It uncountables. I feel proud to be an Indian. This zeal will increase 1,000 times if we successfully achieved in finding the vaccine to eradicate this COVID-19, hopefully on August 15th. Thank you, teachers. Thank you. Salute for everybody. I am proud to be an Indian. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. This is your K. Rakshit.
Greetings to my honorable judges and respected guests. I am glad to introduce myself. I am B. Nikita Pushkale of Standard 8 and I am representing SBO School and Junior College. I would like to start the topic, lessons from COVID-19. We have learned many things from this society and less in homes and schools. Generally, the disasters, natural disasters, diseases gave us many knowledges. If we take the book and the experience, the book is land and the experience is water. When we combine this, we can solve anything. It is the formula is the knowledge. Knowledge is not formed only in learning, but also formed in experience. Experience is a great master of us. So, example, we have learned many things in disasters. When we got the first coronavirus, we have learned something. When we got this, we are going to learn many things. The first thing we are going to learn in this is the old is gold. Old is ever gold in this world. And next it will be human interactions or human habits and human reactions. The third one will be the purity of earth. So I would like to start with old is gold. Old is ever gold because olden ancestors had only nature in the hand. Nor hospitals, nor doctors, nor surgeries. The nature told them to nature told and guide them to the forests. In the forest, they went to search for medicines and their plants. For example, cardamom, cinnamon, holy basins are the example, etc. I mentioned. I would like to move with personal hygiene. This is a hygiene series. So this hygiene include with corona also. Wearing mask is important. And also following social distance is also important. And finally, I would like to go with washing hands with sanitizer is also important. I would like to move to human reactions next. Human react to everything on each natural disasters and each society. Everything human reacts. For example, now the human has been lost economically and societally. He has to be encouraged. I believe that this is not a pure loss. This is not a curse. This is a gift. So this time has a valuable for spending time with family and playing happily with children or family. So I would like to move with next the purity of earth. When this corona is reaching the high of the sun, this earth is coming to the back of age second 20. This Ganga river, everyone knows in India, this river is a holy river. Many people come and worship and also the factories around it. This factories and human bathing took the river to make contaminated. This contaminated river was one of the polluted river. So many of the people were talking about this river. Now the river is like a child, it's getting healthy. Many people say this river was pure and you can even take bath in this river and wildlife or fishes can live in this river. So the earth is turning green back to life. Why not? We can turn. The rising is not a matter. We have to. We adapting. Human is victorious in many things. Learning and adapting is a both vehicle. And wars, a sword. We don't need a sword or war with the coronavirus. The war with coronavirus is only with sanitizers, masks, and even with families. We will fight against corona and we will win. Human will be victorious in every way. Whatever problem, the situation we face, this cannot be taught by anyone. Nature taught us. Whatever may happen, but humans should replace it, and we would be best in the world. We can win the world again. The world is waiting for us for a new time. We have many days in this time. We will spend the time. We will win the race. Thank you.